Secrets, a series of short documentaries where we bring you nothing but the truth. And today, you'll be subjugated to interesting interviews, terrible tea puns, and loony limericks. And this is because we have our biggest story yet. Now, 20 years ago, you may remember the story that unfolded of a little girl named Alice who stumbled down a rabbit hole into a new world we now know as Wonderland. With her return, Alice brought stories of crazy creatures and a wild tea party where she met the Mad Hatter. However, little is known of the tea party, so us at 8 Minutes are prepared with exclusive one-on-one interviews to bring you the secrets behind the secrets of the secrets and tell the truth of what actually happened at the tea party. After foraging through the ruins of forgotten celebrities, our top archaeologist found Alice and brought her into our studio for an interview.
Yeah! Thank you, Alice. Okay. Can you tell us how you stumbled upon the Mad Hatter and his tea party?
As I have said 1,000,000 times, I lost my way in the forest when I came upon a house that was made of fur and had ears as chimneys.
And was this before or after you ate the mushrooms?
I know what I saw!
Just covering all of our bases, as we say. Us at 8 Minutes like to find you nothing but the truth. Please, continue.
As I said, I lost my way in the forest, so when I came upon the Mad Hatter's tea party, I continually asked for directions out of Wonderland. Yet I was ignored, and soon people yelled and threatened me until I left out of fear for my own life.
You know, some people say that greed and money corrupt people, but us at 8 Minutes are legally required to keep our opinions to ourselves. Thank you, Alice.
After foraging through Wonderland, our top investigators found the Mad Hatter, and for the first time ever brought him into our world to tell his side of the story.
Oh, yeah! Mr. Hatter, it's nice to hear from you after so long.
Good to see you too, Charlie. I feel like nothing could go wrong.
So where have you been these last 20 years?
I've been building my hat company from the ground up with nothing but my blood, sweat, and tears.
I guess that means plenty of tea for you.
Tea? Not for me anymore. I prefer coffee, cold brew.
Very interesting, Mr. Hatter.
Please, call me mad, but either way, it doesn't matter.
Are you aware Alice has accused you of threatening her?
I have heard what she says about me, but it is pure poppycock, I assure.
So you're saying Alice is lying?
Of course she's lying. Let me tell you what really happened, though it's hard to do without crying. That day we were throwing a party, she came uninvited and tardy. She said we were rude, but thought this was true. She left without giving us sorry.
Very interesting to hear from you. And I hope you come for another interview sometime soon. 2.
Now, Alice and the Hatter weren't supposed to see each other on our set because we knew they'd go at it like two rabid dogs in a lake. But unfortunately, Alice went to go satisfy her mushroom cravings in the break room. She stumbled upon the Hatter microwaving a banana for lunch, and promptly was caught on a surveillance camera.
Fancy seeing you here, Hatter.
Long time no tea.
You've got some nerve there for calling me a liar, and for your information, your tea parties were not terrific.
What? Listen, I'm honestly not even mad. Actually, a wise teen once said, I pity the fool. That was the biggest tea party ever. So big there was no room for you.
You shouldn't have tried to get rid of me. I was a little girl who was lost and on the verge of tears. That's messed up, man.
Aren't you the person who's playing victim? Because of your little kettle tail, the Queen's guards locked me in Wonderland jail for 20 years, and I lost my title as Earl of Grey.
What? You just said that you've been managing a hat company.
Jeez, you people on the other side of the rabbit hole believe anything. In Wonderland, tea was outlawed, and I was a vigilante who got to use people. And thanks to you, the Queen's guards locked me in Wonderland's top prison.
You deserve every penalty you got. I'm surprised you're the top tier criminal. That was the worst party I've ever been to.
Excuse me, that was the most righteous party that you've ever been to. And for your information, I'm not a common criminal. I am a hero to the people.
Your reign of cruelty is over.
And in this freeze frame, we could see that the Mad Hatter prepares to strike in self-defense while Alice prepares to retaliate with an ear-crushing screech. Fortunately, security broke up the fight before we had to pay for a new break room. Now, our next interview will provide you with an unbiased account of what truly happened at the tea party. And this is because our next guest was there himself. But unfortunately, he is wanted. And with a budget of only $125, special effects was out of the question. So we decided to stuff him into a crate.
How you doing in there, guy?
Kinda cozy in here, Charlie.
You'll live. So, can you tell us once and for all what truly happened that day at the tea party?
I was traveling in this crate to avoid discovery by the British. Then when I asked some shady roadside cat for directions to the Boston Tea Party, it instead took me to the Mad Hatter's Tea Party.
Very interesting. Please, continue.
I arrived near a strange house. One made out of fur with ear chimneys.
Out of all the things that Alice said was true, that was it?
Anyway, I peeked out from the corner of the yard just in time to see Alice arrive.
No room, no room!
There's plenty of room.
It wasn't very civil of you to sit down without being invited.
I didn't realize this was your table. It's set for a great many more than 3.
Then the Hatter strangely remarked,
Your hair wants cutting.
You should learn not to make personal remarks. It's quite rude.
and for the rest of the party, the Mad Hatter and the March Hare continued to confuse poor Alice with their strange antics. And Alice grew angrier and angrier, until she stormed off. So you see, in no way was Alice threatened nor ignored, and she never did ask for directions. However, the Hatter and the Hare's maddening behavior was quite inappropriate in the face of being met with a child.
I just spent the last 8 minutes interviewing these two characters. As far as I can tell, they're both lying. For example, the Hatter was quite insane in being met with in the face of a child, and Alice never did ask for directions. The only truth of this story is that the Mad Hatter never got to eat his banana.
And in the end, Alice returned to her dreary life as a forgotten celebrity. The Hatter returned to Wonderland Jail for robbing Quiznos with nothing but a microwave banana. And our own interviewer won the Sundance Film Festival for Best Interviewer of the Year. Got his raise of $125 US. Thanks for watching, folks, and be sure to tune in next time.